As the old lady fought her way through the bustling streets of New York, the festive spirit of Christmas filled the air, albeit amidst the chaos. The snow crunched beneath her worn shoes, and the twinkling lights of nearby storefronts cast a warm glow against the crisp winter night. Her bag, filled with a few groceries and a small trinket she'd picked up for herself, nothing extravagant, swung gently at her side. Ever since her husband passed away, the holidays had become bittersweet. The modest apartment they had shared felt emptier, echoing with memories of laughter, shared meals, and whispered dreams of the future. His pension provided for her daily needs, but luxuries had become mere wishful thinking. As she turned down the familiar street toward home, she let out a small sigh, feeling the weight of solitude wrap around her like her favorite old sweater. It was then that she noticed the vagrant huddled in the doorway of a shop, a mere shadow of a man against the vibrant backdrop of Christmas magic. He looked ragged, his breath visible in the freezing air as he shivered, not just from the cold, but from the loneliness that she recognized all too well. Her heart ached for him. She couldn't imagine the struggles he faced, battling the unforgiving elements alone. Her walk slowed, and she instinctively reached into her worn purse, fingers brushing against the few crumpled dollars that lay inside. There were just $10 left. That was all she had to spare until her next Social Security check arrived. But it was Christmas, a time for kindness and giving. After a moment's contemplation, she steeled herself and walked towards the man, digging deep within her instincts of compassion. "Here," she said gently, pressing the crinkled bills into his cold, rough palm. "Get yourself something warm to eat." The words came out with tenderness, her heart swelling with a hopefulness she'd almost forgotten. As she began to turn away, feeling a small spark of joy at having helped another soul, she heard him call out to her. "Wait. I can't accept this. You need it for yourself." The old lady paused, turning back with a soft semblance of surprise. "But it's Christmas. You need it more than I do." He looked deep into her eyes, and for a moment, she expected to see anger or indignation there. Instead, she was met with an inscrutable gaze. "I think I can offer you something in return." Before she could question him, the man rummaged through a ragged satchel beside him. He pulled out a pristine, white envelope, its edges sharp and crisp, contrasting sharply with his weathered appearance. "I am not a vagrant," he said earnestly. "I am a millionaire who chooses to roam the streets of New York during Christmas to find those who are truly deserving of kindness. And your selflessness and compassion make you exceptional." The envelope found its way into her hands as he pressed it into her palm, his gaze unwavering. "Merry Christmas," he said with a smile, and before she could muster a response, he dashed off into the thrumming night, disappearing into the foot traffic and holiday cheer. Stunned, the old lady stood there, the cold creeping back as the reality of the moment registered. She opened the envelope, her heart racing. Inside, $10,000. Her hands trembled as she clutched it close to her chest, overwhelmed by the unexpected turn of fate. A tear fell from her eye, a tear of joy, disbelief, and hope. As she continued on her way home, the warmth of her small apartment awaited her, newly illuminated by the glow of possibility. Tonight, instead of loneliness, she would feel richness beyond imagination, not just in monetary worth, but in the beauty of shared humanity. There was still kindness in the world, after all, and she had been a part of it, even if just for a fleeting moment. It had reminded her of everything that really mattered: love, connection, and the spirit of giving. With a heart swelling with gratitude, she entered her apartment, knowing that from this day forward, every Christmas would hold the memory of this moment, painted like a perfect snowflake on the canvas of her life.